My name is Eve, an exclusive alien hunter at the Space Phenomenon Observatory Center. With much better hearing and smelling abilities than humans, I pursue alien traces every day. Telepathic conversations with dogs, other animals, and aliens, but I learned words for humans. I also learned English recently. My friend Eve, an alien living in Area 51, said this. She is impressed with SID-1 at the Space Phenomenon Observatory Center. SID-1 has captured and photographed our spacecraft, which you call UFOs and UAPs, many times. This time is also amazing. It's a surprising UAP. SID-1 UFO UAP Visual Archive. A miracle. A mysterious and fantastic giant Firebird. It is a huge mysterious light body that appears and shines in gold. This figure gives off an aura that makes you feel like a big bird, that mysterious and fantastic Firebird. We dare to call this mysterious and beautiful object the Firebird. Of course, I considered that it might be a contrail or a short-lived contrail by an aircraft, but there is no example in the past that keeps this mysterious specific shape. Also, considering the wind direction and wind speed, 11.3 meter per second, any contrails nor clouds are unthinkable. The Firebird seemed to move with some force, ignoring the wind at a strong wind speed of 11.3 meter per second. It's so strong that it's hard to walk in the wind and you can't even use an umbrella. It was as if the Firebird was flying quietly with a clear intention. The Firebird flew in the opposite direction of the wind at that time, about 120 degrees. See image. In other words, it is not a floating object of nature such as clouds or man-made objects such as balloons, kite, contrails, short-lived contrail, etc. that move along the flow of wind or air. The Firebird and the wind direction that moved over Tokyo at that time. The golden arrow is the flight direction of the Firebird. On the other hand, the blue arrow indicates the direction of the wind at that time. It is impossible to move in the wind. No swirling winds or tornadoes have been reported at the time. Top is north. It suddenly appeared while adjusting the UFO UAP automatic observation and recording robot SID-1, and I didn't have time to fix the camera in place, so the image was shaking, but the Firebird was moving straight and calmly. By the way, let's guess the size of the recorded giant Firebird. Assuming a distance of 5 kilometers from the camera, the object will be 330 meters long. It may similar size of Tokyo Tower or Eiffel Tower or Stratosphere or one of the largest luxury cruise ship Oasis of the Seas. And the B747-8 is about 76.3 meters, and the Russia An-225 is about 84 meters. It is easy to predict that it will be much larger than aircraft humans made. The reason for the possibility that the distance was set to about 5 kilometers was assumed from the focal length of the camera, the appearance of other aircraft, and the distance from the camera to the regular air route of the regular flight. Of course, it is a likely hypothesis. As a result of the analysis, there are no records of aircraft, helicopters, airships, etc. in the operation records and radar records at that time. Also, it is not a bird, drone, kites, special clouds, balloons, radiosondes, fireflies, fireworks, illuminating flare, star shell, reflections or halation of aircraft or sun, ghosts and flares of lenses, etc. It is not the sun, it is not the right angle at which the sun's rays are reflected by the clouds or aircraft. It was not a meteorological condition where plasma, ball lightning, etc. were generated. For these reasons, this Firebird cannot be thought of as just a special cloud. Nor is it an aircraft or a short-lived contrail. So what was it all about? Isn't it exactly UAP? SID-1 also supports extraterrestrial civilization exploration. The latest research on exploration of extraterrestrial civilization estimates that there are more than 100 million planets like the Earth in our galaxy alone. Furthermore, there are more than several trillion such galaxies throughout the universe. If there are so many galaxies and there are a huge number of planets where life like the Earth can naturally be born, it is no wonder that there are intelligent aliens like various living things on the Earth. Researchers take it seriously. Many researchers believe that the search for extraterrestrial civilization is a wonderful quest for humanity as a whole. Aliens are no longer the product of imagination, and people and scientists around the world are now seriously spending their large budgets looking for extraterrestrial life. Rapid progress in astronomical observation methods and technology has exploded the number of planets in the habitable zone where terrestrial life forms that may have liquid water can exist. Scientists are interested in extraterrestrial life, how to find out if there are aliens, and focus on how to communicate, trying to become a huge movement. Assuming that extraterrestrial intellectual life has sent spacecraft around the Earth, there is also a scientific research field that searches and shoots areas near the Earth, the atmosphere, and the air where they may be deployed. This is the observation area and purpose of SID-1 of the Space Phenomenon Observation Center. I hope it will be useful for scientific research. At this time, SID-1 continues to observe automatically with the sleepless lens. We have observed some strange phenomena and objects in addition to the cases already introduced this time. The Space Phenomena Observatory Center aims to actively capture and record various mysterious phenomena and objects, especially UFOs and UAPs, that are occurring in space and in the atmosphere of the Earth's atmosphere. It is the first attempt in the world founded in. Since the start of observation, the robot SID-1 constructed by the Space Phenomenon Observation Center automatically detects and records UFOs, UAPs, mysterious lights, and etc. moving in space and in the air. This SID-1 is mobile and can be observed anywhere in the world. I have shot in Canada, Alaska, Egypt, the United States, Vietnam, and Cambodia. Image analysis and analysis of UFO image data taken by SID-1 is also performed using dedicated software. Some of the images taken by SID-1 have been released at the Space Phenomena Observatory Center. Various UFO videos that SID-1 has captured so far. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel.